Today I'm going to be showing you how I cook my grandma's cornchaff. For those who do not know, cornchaff is actually a mix of corn kernels and beans with some palm oil and other exotic spices. So this is what cornchaff actually looks like. And to get this, usually the corn is threshed and then mixed with the beans. So we have different methods of threshing our corn. What I grew with was using a mortar. You can use a mortar, pound it, and then winnow the corn and separate it from the chaff. Then we have this right here that I'm using. It was washed with limestone. This was actually done by my auntie. To me, this is more tiring, but I'm enjoying it because it was done by my auntie. Now we have a third method, which is using the grinding mill. If you do not want to use those two traditional methods, you can go to the grinding mill. So I pre-soaked my corn and beans separately for about 3 hours. But this is optional. You can just go ahead and cook your beans or your corn straight away. I'm using black beans, but you can use any beans of your choice. Now I washed my corn. I had to rinse my corn and then put it to boil. So we're gonna add in some water and make sure your water overshadows your corn. So our corn has been boiling for about an hour. Then we're going to go ahead and add in our beans. Usually we start cooking the corn because the corn is harder compared to the beans. So now it's time to add in our beans. We're going to add in our beans and always make sure that your water overshadows your corn and beans. So now it's been cooking for some time now. You just need to always double check. At this point, our corn and beans is almost ready. So it's time to throw away the first boiling water or first cooking water. So I rinsed it off, threw away the first cooking water, seasoned it with some salt, and then put it back to boil. Since we are using our grandma's method, we are using the boiling method. So now onto our ingredients. This is what we need for our granny's concha. One of our main ingredients is this: the fulum and the palm oil. There is no conchav without palm oil and fulum. I mean, no grandma's conchav. So here I have the ground one and the full ones. I toasted the full ones and took out the peel. But let me show you what it looks like if you want to get it from the market. That's what it looks like. So I just toasted it a little bit and then took out the peel. Then we have our crayfish here, some scotch bonnet peppers, and I had about three of them, and some kanda or cow skin. This is optional. You can also go ahead and blend your pepper if you want or grind them. We also have some onions, um, yeah, and our fulon or country onions. That's actually how we call it. So the onions is actually optional. Now let's go ahead and slice our fresh onions. Once that is done, we're going to add it to our pot that has been simmering or cooking on medium to low heat for about 15 to 20 minutes. We added in our onions, fresh onions, and our country onions, including our conda or cow skin. Mix like grandma. Cover it and let it continue simmering on medium to low heat for about 10 minutes. Now it's been cooking for about 15 minutes. So we went ahead to add in our scotch bonnet peppers and some palm oil. Once that is done, go ahead and mix, mix like granny. Taste and adjust your seasoning. As you all know, I do not do seasoning cubes anymore. So I'll just go ahead and add in a little bit of salt to adjust my seasoning and let it continue cooking. Now we need it to cook for some 15 more minutes because we need part of this water to dry up. That's because part of corn chaff is oil. You need to have that oil settling on top of your corn and beans. So you can see our oil has started settling on top. At this stage, we're going to go ahead and add in our crayfish. You can actually add your crayfish at an earlier stage, but I choose to add it towards the end because I want my crayfish to give that extra fragrance to my conchaff. is going to elevate the fragrance and the taste. Now just give it a good mix like Granny does and then let it simmer for some 10 more minutes. And we have finally gotten to the end of our cooking. Look at that oil settling on top. Look at that oil. So our conchav is ready at this stage and it's time to serve and enjoy. And let me give you a small tip. As a side dish, you can use some avocados. Yes, you can use some avocados. You can use some fried plantain. You can also use some puff puff. You can use some bobolo to enjoy your conchav with. Try that and thank me later. Now let's serve our conchav and have a taste of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This right here was so delicious, guys. It was so delicious. I'm crushing my peppers because I didn't blend them. I love having that fresh aroma from my fresh peppers. I want to say a big thank you and a big welcome to all my new subscribers. I love you all so much. Please do not forget to like, comment, and share the video. And if you've not subscribed yet, please do not forget to click on the subscription button. I remain your girl, Chanazi's Twist, and I'll see you on another one. Before we say goodbye, I just want to remind you that a random act of kindness must not be very big. Small things really matter in life. Why not try it? Thank you and bye bye.